Again, guys, I am Kev. I'm the founder of Namespace. We are one of the official ENS service providers. And today I'm recording this demo just to show you how you can tokenize your Web2 domain. So your .com, .io, .gg, .net, whatever, .org. You can tokenize these, how you can tokenize these domains and use them as your ENS name to have an associated wallet with them. So you can use them to receive funds on those addresses or those names and so forth. So first, I'll be doing this demo on Namecheap, but if you have your domain with different provider, the process is pretty much going to be the same. There are three different steps that you have to do, and I'm going to walk you through each of these. So we have to enable DNSSEC, we have to add one text record, and at the end we just claim DNS name. So yeah, let's get into it. So first of all, you have to be the owner of the name that you are tokenizing, right? So I just registered this tokenized test.xyz, and that's what I'm going to use for this demo. So I click on Manage, and I go to Advanced DNS. So the first step is to enable DNSSEC, right? So I just click here, I toggle on, and that's pretty much it. We're done with the first step. And again, if you're using GoDaddy or Google Domains or something else, this is going to be pretty much the same thing. You go to your domain that you want to tokenize, click somewhere in the settings and find DNSSEC and just enable it. And that's pretty much it. So then you should go back and go to the app.enl.domains and then go to tokenize test.xyz. Type the domain that you're the owner of and that you want to tokenize. So for me, this is tokenize test.xyz. Let me just double check. Tokenize test.xyz. Yeah, that's the one. So in here, you can import it off-chain or on-chain. I suggest everyone to do it on-chain because that way you actually get an NFT that is associated with the wallet that you're using to tokenize it, and it's full 100% ownership maintained in your control. So yeah, that's how I suggest you doing it. Other than that, there are other technical benefits to it, but let's not get into that. So yeah. Here, even though we enable DNSSEC, it says that DNSSEC is not enabled. So we just have to keep hitting refresh until DNSSEC is officially enabled. So yeah, this for me historically, it takes about an hour or so, but in theory, this can take anywhere from like a few minutes for up to like 24 hours. So I'm just gonna pause the video and I'll see you back in an hour, hopefully an hour. Okay, so the DNSSEC, as you can see, is officially enabled. So we proceed to the next step. In here, we have to add one text record. So let's go back here. And in the same page, we go to add new record. And again, if you're using different domain provider, this is going to be again the same. You'll see something like this in here, and you'll see an option to add record. So when you're adding the record, just add text record. Host will be, or you can actually copy this from here. So host or the name, depending on which domain provider you use, this can be either host or a name field. So for me, it says host and you underscore ENS. By the way, when I click on this, it copies it. So that's how I'm pasting it. When I click on this, so the value is basically A equals and then my address, which is connected to this app manager app. Alternatively, you can use different wallet address if you are tokenizing the name on behalf of someone else and you want them to be the owner of this tokenized domain, right? But it's a good practice to actually, have the wallet connected to the NS app and doing this entire process. So yeah, let's go to the value and I'm just gonna paste it in here. After that, I just click save. And for me, this takes about like, it depends, but it's like between 10 to 20 minutes. So again, I'm gonna pause. As you can see right now, it says no record found. And again, like I'll check back in like 5-10 minutes and then see what's the progress. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna pause the video again. And we're back. So record matching my connected address was found, and we can proceed to the next steps. And then the last step is for you just to claim your domain and actually do the tokenization process by minting this on chain. So you just click claim, you open the wallet, and you pay for the transaction fee. Wait for the transaction to go through. and you have officially tokenized your Web2 domain. Perfect. So we can go and view the name. And as you can see now, it's shown as any other ENS name. It has profile that you can update. You can add avatar, you can add more records to it, and so forth. You can set it as a primary name. So this would essentially set this name as a primary name for my address, which is this one, currently the cap.eth. And you can add more records directly from here. In here, you can see the ownership. So I'm the owner, my primary name, the cap.eth, and this address is the owner of tokenized test.eth. Use namespace to issue L2 subnames or use our API to issue off-chain subnames and so forth. So that's pretty much it. I'll also link in the description of this video this article that was written by ENS, and it outlines in great detail like everything, like this entire process step by step, and adds a little bit more information about each step. So I'm sure you'll find it helpful as well. But that's pretty much it. It's super simple. It's 3 steps, and you have fully functional ENS name. To show you, I can go to this, and then I can say send, and I want to send to tokenize test.xyz, and it will resolve to my address. So I can just select this, and I can say, okay, I want to send myself $3 or whatever, and it just works. And this works with any other wallets as well that support ENS resolution, which is pretty much all wallets out there. But that's it. Thank you for your time. Hope you found this helpful, and cheers.